Bentar, sebelum itu aku mau ke sini.
Neutralizing threats. Let's keep going, team. Positions. Coming to art. Sumetsu. Whirling snow. Yeah.
Karteku bang. Siapa? Halo. Karte siapa? Cia. Perfect. Yang mana? Masih buduk ini. Iya masih buduk-buduknya ini. Ganti semua ini, circuitnya ganti. Mobilnya juga ganti. Ganti bang. Naik dikit critnya. Ya gara-gara circuitnya. Kamu pakai circuit ini. Makanya kamu bisa crit kayak gini. Itu adalah hal kemajuan yang bagus. Tapi pada faktanya kalau kamu naik kayak gini bang, enaknya itu kalau kamu fokusnya ke circlet, kamu cuma fokus ke damage doang. Kalau bukannya belum reset bentar. Oh ya, belum reset. Kayaknya nunggu deh. Menunggu beberapa menit. 5 menit biasanya.
Oh, we meet again.
We meet again.
Sorry, but I don't really have time to chat right now.
Buset. Apa ini?
I was originally looking up some information at the House of Dana, but the more I read, the more I realized that my thesis is horribly lacking.
Iris stress fail. Being long term to buy her own exists. Iris stress fail is just.
I should have been done with the first draft of my thesis by now, but I've barely written a third.
Baru kali nih like kayak gini.
Well, I guess I have to keep looking up as much info as possible. I shouldn't give up now, but who am I kidding? Maybe I'm not cut out to be a researcher. Maybe I shouldn't have come to the academia in the first place. All I've done is cause trouble for my advisor and classmates. I should probably notify my advisor sooner than later, so he can focus his attention on the other students. No, I don't even have the guts to bring it up, and I haven't completely given up yet.
Shut up.
To be honest, I haven't slept a wink for days. Just thinking about the awful state of my thesis keeps me up at night. Lack of sleep hinders my ability to focus, and if I can't focus, I can't do any proper research or thinking. I'm stuck in a vicious cycle. I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. They're all geniuses and fast learners. I'm nowhere near as gifted as they are. Oh, if it wasn't for someone who's been helping me out, my advisor probably would have kicked me out of the darshan by now.
Aku tuh penasaran matanya Lali tuh kayak mata ular loh. Grip fungus.
No. All my friends are back home. I'm the only one who got to come study at the academia. This might sound strange, but I actually don't know who's been helping me. I don't even know if they're a person or not. Due to my lack of sleep, I sometimes get dizzy and faint when I'm stressed out.
Jadi reset kayaknya. Bentar. Sudah ini.
Yeah, but oddly enough, when I wake up, all the things I was stressing over are taken care of. My homework's somehow finished before the deadline, and my papers are perfectly written. But that's not all. My flowers are watered, laundry's done, even my broken camera was fixed. I really don't know what's going on, but for now, I'm calling the phenomenon a blessing from the stars. Maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing all the effort I put into my research. If that's even possible. But there's no point in me studying at the academia if I keep relying on this mysterious phenomenon. It comes down to my own efforts, improving one step at a time. How else can I honor my parents and live up to the expectations of everyone who knows me? Oh no, I've already spent too much time chatting. I still haven't made much headway on my thesis. At this rate, I'll need the Wisdom Sealy's help. Yes, the time's of the essence, so I have to take what I can get. Sorry, I'm just making excuses. But the Wisdom Sealy is truly amazing, and freely shares its endless knowledge. If you want its help, all you have to do is write down your question, and you'll get a response a short while later. No one knows who or what it actually is. It's just known as the Wisdom Sealy.
Wisdom Sealy.
But getting an answer all comes down to the Sealy's mood. Sometimes it'll only give you a vague answer or play tricks on you. I'm pretty sure a researcher wouldn't do something like that. All I can do right now is hope that it helps me. Who knows if it'll happen this time? I can't put all my eggs in one basket. Trying my luck with another phenomenon is better than doing nothing.
Oh ini kayaknya. Skici banget kecil.
Oh, really? But I don't want to take up your time.
Kemarin yang namanya Ratna Genshin Impact ada live kemarin. Ada. Kayaknya. Ya, ada. Kenapa? Bang Aki.
Sorry for the bother. You're too kind.
Ah,
Okay, let's go give it a try. I've already prepared my question for the Sealy. I just hope it can help me get through this predicament. Among the countless legends surrounding the House of Dana, the Wisdom Sealy is one of the more popular ones lately. It hasn't been around for long, but word of the Sealy's existence spread like wildfire. Many people have claimed that they've received a reply from it. So, it should probably help me as well, right? I don't know its name, and we have to keep our voices down in the House of Dana. Or else you'll get some scary glares from the Mahamada. Let's split up and ask around about the Sealy. Hopefully someone knows something more.
what the heck? Wow, bentar. Banyak ya? Oh, ada 2. Ada 2 toh. Mana? Ini. Ember. Ini Bang Hakim. Artemu. Ya. Bagus ini. Kalau udah ada Goblin Dendro, pakai AM aja. Terus diganti ini, tapi bagus lagi. Satu lagi Dendro. Kurang keriretnya ini. Enak apa-apa lah. Naikin aja itu levelnya. 90 ini tuh, enak itu.
Excuse me? Have you ever heard of the Wisdom Sealy?
You've come to the right person. I came across this legend not too long ago myself. After hearing about it, I decided to test it out and asked it a question about the brightness of the stars. 2 days later, I got a response. It included 2 pages of detailed and accurate information. It saved me from having to
Sen,
a ton of
jaringan tak
resources.
stabil bikin emosi lagi. Saya aja masih internet lah. Internet gak enak juga ini. Ini streamingnya nih. Naik turun nih. Halo bang. Halo bang, saya Tebas nah.
Really?
Yeah, so I submitted another question a few days ago. I still haven't received a reply, though.
That sounds like what others have said. But I don't have the time to wait for a reply if the Sealy doesn't answer right away. Whatever. Can you please tell me how
Masih
to send
panjangnya,
the question
masih.
to the Wisdom Sealy?
Masih banget.
It's quite simple. Go to the bookshelf over there and find either theoretical astrology or a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh, I know where those are. My Darshan has used those 2 books quite often.
Ada juga cheat speed itu, matikan pengocehan Paimon.
Okay,
Oh, saya jangan
write your
nanti
question in a letter addressed to the Wisdom
kena
Sealy,
ban nanti.
and then insert the letter into one of the books. Come back in a day or two, and if you see a red stamp on your letter, that means the wisdom Sealy has replied. However, if the stamp never appears, then that means the Sealy doesn't want to answer your question.
I see. Thank you so much.
Tapi ini first time juga, jadi nggak apa-apa lah. Kalau kayak main lagi di saat yang sama itu, nah mungkin itu pertimbangkan juga pakai cheat kayak gitu.
I'm gonna go write down my question. Hopefully the Sealy replies.
Hah? Ke bawah ya? Oh enggak. Kira ke bawah. Bookshelf apa bench? Mungkin saya harus mencari hobi baru. Saya nonton live streaming dan menulis puisi. Kalau jadi koki bisa nggak bang? Theoretical astrology. Berenang. Berenang? Maksudnya apa? Berenang.
Finally, I wrote out my question and put it in the book. Wait, I guess. Let's give it some time. I'll come back tomorrow to check on it. Don't worry about me if you have other things to do. I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright then, let's meet up here tomorrow. I really hope the Sealy replies.
Aku harap besok barnya nggak akan turun. Harap banget. Wah, langsung time skip. Oke.
Time to look at the letter. Please let there be a stamp. Please let there be a stamp. There's a red stamp on it. The Sealy responded. Fantastic. This is wonderful. My troubles are
Langsung
at an
turun.
end. I can't even begin to express how grateful I am. Let's take a look at what it wrote. Thank you for your letter.
Mau masak bisa, tapi hanya undangan tidak terlalu rumit.
I cannot answer your query due to your questionable motives.
Kalau hidangan kayaknya agak susah deh. Telur paling mudah. Ya itu tidak terlalu rumit lagi, itu beyond dari tidak terlalu rumit itu.
Questionable motives? Me? Wait, huh?
Coba apa makanan yang kayak makanan ringan yang populer di negara apa? Di kota lain. Contohnya itu apa ya? Kayak gimana ya? Gitulah. Ada gitu.
Completing a thesis requires independent thought and work. You planned on using my knowledge to complete your paper's most critical portions. That's not right.
Sorry guys, lagi makan permen.
However, considering that your deadline is fast approaching,
Contohnya kayak
and that
makanan
there's
ringan yang
substance to the content in the completed sections of your thesis, I've decided to help you nonetheless.
makanan kalau di Palembang tuh pempek.
Follow the hints I've left, and you will find the answer to your question. Consider the effort you put into thinking and searching as your payment for my knowledge. What the? It's absolutely right about everything. Oh, I'm starting to feel guilty now. I can't deny any of it. But I'm running out of time.
Naik lagi.
Oh, what should I do?
Bisa saya masak Kentucky, sate kambing khas Solo, stik kematangan, daging yang ternyata.
Huh? I could tell you're a very kind person, but I never expected that you'd go this far to help me. I'll definitely think of a way to make it up to you once I take care of my thesis. Okay, let's start by looking at the hint it left us. It should be on the second page.
Oh gitu bang baca ya, tapi yang bener pempek pempek ya, bener pempek juga. Tapi ya ya, kalau internet bilangnya pempek ya. Oke. Thank you advice-nya. Bisa saya masuk, tapi setidaknya coba inovasi baru yang selain dari bener-bener bukan dari daging kataku. Coba buat inovasi yang bagus gitu. Contohnya yang apa ya, makanan-makanan ringan kayak tadi gua ngomong tadi. Pempek tuh bisa itu. Soalnya gini, makanan yang terbaik itu, kalau makanan ringan terbaik itu untuk saat ini tahun kemarin itu juara nomor 1 itu adalah pempek. Jadi mungkin kamu bisa ngereferensikan yang makanan pempek itu gimana. Biasanya itu olahannya daging juga, daging juga, daging ikan. Tapi kalau daging sapi jangan, bukan pempek lagi kalau daging sapi. Biasanya yang bahan utama itu adalah ikan. Suatu yang ada di hutan coba. Ya, nggak ada Bang Hakim. Sesuatu yang ada di hutan ada apa aja? Selain ikan apa? Jangan, siapa tahu dapat inovasi. Nggak kayak gitu Bang Hakim.
That's it?
Itu kayak
Not even a picture or any other marking to go
Kayak
off
apa ya?
of. Oh, this is
kayak
pretty
lu
abstract.
mager di WC gitu. Pempek daging salmon pastinya mahal, pastilah Bang. Kenapa enggak? Yang aku saranin itu yang paling enak itu ikan gabus sama ikan apa lagi? Aku lupa ikan apa lagi. Tapi yang disaranin itu ikan gabus. Soalnya ikan gabus itu ikan yang paling nggak mahal sih, tapi tahan lama dan juga enak. Intinya gitu. Halo Bang Fadila. Pasta juga bisa, pasta. Ikan itu pasta. Oh pasta maksudnya, oh pasta. Kamu bisa buat pasta gitu. Kalau aku malah belum pernah makan pasta sedikit pun. Kalaupun pasta ya pasta yang tebel-tebel. Ya selama hidup gua belum pernah makan pasta.
What's this road of wisdom and who's the child?
Yang La Fonte itu belum pernah makan juga itu. Ada tanaman juga yang bisa dimakan, tapi yang nggak ada. Ya rumput laut itu. Ada inovasi dari hutan bakar hutan, itu juga inovasi. Itu malah memperburuk keadaan Pak Basno. Jangan dong. Kecuali kalau inovasi buat rumah di hutan, nah itu kemungkinan ada itu. Kamu bisa kayak gitu.
Possibly. That sounds like a natural conclusion. So, is the road of wisdom the road that leads to the academia then? Wait.
Ada loh
I think I get
kompetisi,
what it
aku
means by
nggak tahu
the
sih di
child
Jepang atau di Cina ya.
and awe and fear.
Ada kompetisi Cina atau Jepang nggak tahu sih. Itu pernah ditayangin di televisi. Di televisi Indonesia by the way. Jadi kayak ada sebuah klip gitu. Enggak kayak bener-bener ada tayangan gitu. Nah, dia tuh kayak membuat sebuah rumah gitu, dan rumah itu beneran kayak rumah beneran di pohon gitu. Dan itu bener-bener menginovasi semua Indonesia loh kayak gitu. Tayangan dulu tuh bagus-bagus. Itu namanya bukan inovasi, apa Bang Aki?
When I first
Kalau
left
bukan namanya
home,
inovasi.
it took me days to reach Sumeru City. I was completely shocked when I first saw it with my own eyes. It was so grand and awe-inspiring. Pictures of the city simply don't do it any justice.
Dia suruh bawa renovasi.
After
Nice.
seeing the city, a
Nggak,
thought popped
renovasi
into
itu
my
buat
head.
ngedaur
Am I
ulang,
the only
renovasi
person in
itu.
this place?
Oh, beda Bang Basna.
Worry, fear, or whatever you want to call it. If I'm connecting the dots correctly, then I think I know where the ceiling is leading us.
Renovasi hutan.
But how does it know
Nanam
my feelings
nanam
so
apa namanya?
well?
Nanam biji hutan itu. Ada.
You have a point. There's nothing special about my background or experiences. It could be anyone's. Anyway, let's go take a look.
Sudah. Gitu doang. Aduh. Dibagi 2 lagi. Bagaimana kalau gua dialognya beda ya? Apakah beda lagi dia? Apa nih keluar ini? Beneran keluar. Setelah dibakar akan jadi lapangan yang luas dan jadi direnovasi. Coba cek Bang. Kalau kayak gitu, otomatis nanti dunia akan panas. Janganlah kalian ngelakuin nebang pohon itu. Gak enak loh. Bisa-bisa jadi panas banget. Nanti tuh. Kadang itu setelah dibakar nanti akan ada penanaman ulang. Penanaman ulangnya kalau dibangun, kalau yang di penanaman ulang tempat di situ dibangun oleh bangunan, ya bukan lagi penanaman ulang itu namanya. Terkadang tuh ada hal yang dikorbankan. Oh, arteku. Oke. Artemu ya. Oke. Mana? Belum direset ya. Nanti tunggu 5 menit lagi itu. Pintar kan? Gak kayak gitu Bang. Bang Basna gak kayak gitu. Dan juga apa namanya, mendaurkan ulang, menanaman ulang, dan kemudian kayak sebelum ditebang itu lama banget loh. Butuh ratusan tahun loh itu. Ratusan lama. Puluhan tahun kalau paling singkat, tapi kalau paling lama mungkin lebih dari ratusan tahun. Ya sama aja bohong itu. Itu kalau kamu udah kayak menunggu itu udah kakek-kakek kamu. Ya sama aja bohong itu. Itu dia bocil. Itu dia bocil. Artinya baru tuh, oke. Belum ini. Tunggu aja mungkin.
Take flight.
Ya elah, ngeliat banget asli. Jadinya kalau kita tebang aja itu ya akan sirna nanti. Kita benar-benar kekurangan ini apa, penghijauan. Jadi tubuh kita itu kemungkinan besar akan rentan terhadap sakit juga. Itu karena tidak ada penghijauan. Tujuan penghijauan itu biar ya searea itu akan jadi segar gitu. Kalau semuanya segar, otomatis tubuh kita juga akan segar gitu. Itu karena lingkungannya dipenuhi dengan dipenuhi dengan cukup penghijauan gitu, ya gitulah. Udah lumayan keren 23. Itu yang tadi. Yang ini. Ini. Sama bulunya. Ini. Ya inilah tadi. Ya ini tadi aku tadi nge-review. Ini bagus, ini juga bagus ini. Cuman sayangnya sensei kamu pakai ini. Pakai ini apa namanya? Iya. kamu pakainya ini apa sih namanya ini? Shimenawa. Bukan apa namanya? Bukan diput ini. Harus goblet. Kalau kayak gini terpaksa sense aku malas ganti. Iyalah, gimana? Otomatis kamu butuh goblet dendro, goblet apa namanya? Goblet diput, nggak bisa. Kalau kayak gini nanggung namanya. Kamu harus cari goblet antara dendro tapi diput gitu. Atau untuk saat ini kamu bisa pakai ini apa namanya? Copotan aja. Goblet yang copotan yang kayak dev, tapi jangan dinaikin dev atau HP gitu yang busuk-busuk itu kamu bisa taruh di sini atau tag itu nggak apa-apa. Full set tipu dulu sih Nahidanya. Terus ya naikin levelnya dah itu dong. Tinggal goblet. Iya. Pasangin aja gobletnya yang bebas-bebas tapi tipu dulu. Terus nanti bisa gitu. Kan kesusahan nyari goblet AM itu. Apalagi itu tipu tuh nggak mudah loh nyarinya, apalagi AM. Makanya aku saranin cari sense AM aja, goblet yang netral aja, yang rentalan gitu. Yang penting dia tipu dulu. Tanam pohon jati CPP pohon jati yang tumbuh dengan cepat 5 tahun sudah seperti pohon 30 tahun. Ada ya, tapi ya kayaknya pohon setinggi apa? Setinggi pohon hutan.
Oh, we should be close. This is the way
Random banget
I
malam
came
ini.
when I first traveled to
Nggak
Sumer
tahu gua.
City.
Kenapa bisa kayak gitu? Ada sih yang pakai aja, tapi jangan naikin. Jangan dinaikin dulu. Nanti aja naikinnya. Soalnya value attack untuk Nahida itu sangat kecil. Jadi nggak worth it untuk naikin. Nilai yang persentasenya itu sedikit daripada hasil mora dan juga jumlah artefak yang kamu tumbalin untuk itu.
Aw, it's been way too long since I last visited home. No, this isn't the time for that kind of talk. We have to hurry and find the clues that the Sealy left behind. It is. Relying solely on what the Sealy said might not be viable. Assuming the Sealy is intentionally linking the clues to my past, I think I have an idea.
Internetnya masih nge-lag lagi.
It's a little embarrassing. At that time,
Setidaknya
the
aku
sight of
bisa
Sealy
hangout
was
Laila aja lah.
absolutely
Udah cukup itu.
mesmerizing. I was anxious, but also excited about all the things to come. I was distracted and accidentally stepped on a Nvidia leopard's tail. I didn't notice it at all. The poor thing was sound asleep, and after I stepped on its tail, it bolted straight up. I freaked out and ran as fast as I could.
YouTube saya penuh dengan orang foto orang minta maaf. Kenapa? Orang minta maaf kenapa? Berarti konten mereka itu lagi amburadul gitu. Konten yang sedang apa ya? Menghancurkan niat orang dan juga ya marah-marahin gitu. Terus langsung minta maaf gitu. Nggak tahu lah. Aku bodo amat tentang itu. Yang penting enjoy aja dulu yang di depan gua saat ini.
There were actually more Nvidia leopards sleeping nearby, and they were all faster than me. I almost got bitten a couple of times.
Sebenarnya yang apa namanya meta yang kayak gitu tuh kayak nggak enak aja gua dengernya. Itu tuh sebenarnya itu sejak ada ini aja. Kamu tahu kamu tahu Ricis nggak sih? Namanya apa sih namanya? Ria Ricis mungkin namanya. Jadi dia tuh juga pernah minta maaf juga dia tuh gara-gara Aku hiatus terus aku kembali. Aku hiatus terus tiba-tiba 2 jam kemudian aku kembali. Ya orang banyak yang kewalahan. Banyak yang aneh lah. Kok bisa minta lagi gitu. Kok bisa nongol lagi selama 2 jam gitu. Lah hiatusnya apa? Nah, ada saat itulah terjadinya klarifikasi dan saat itulah ya meta klarifikasi makin eh menarik perhatian para ini apa audiens. Agak aneh sih itu. Gua kenapa kayak gituan ada, tapi harus dilakukan demi menjaga nama baik mereka dan juga Oshinoki Oshinoko. Oshinoko.
If things summoned from the
Cuma di
air
samping
might
mereka ada
start me
bantai.
shouting
Bantai
for
dari
help,
pergambaran ini.
they
Dan hashtag
managed to
saya,
scare off the
istri
leopards.
saya mengucapkan mohon maaf lahir dan batin. Ya iyalah Bang Basna. Ini sudah lebaran kedua. Mereka akan selalu bilang kayak gitu terus menerus sampai beberapa lebaran kemudian. Atau kayaknya lebaran keempat kayaknya itu. Mereka nggak akan bilang kayak gitu lagi.
When I finally managed to calm myself down, I noticed that the talisman my mother had made for me was missing.
Oh ya, by the way guys ya. Ini apa namanya? Idul Adha kapan ya? Katanya Idul Adha itu bentar lagi.
It's extremely precious to me. Ever since I was little, I would always carry it with me whenever I'm doing something important. I
Jam
also
10.
had it with me when the academia conducted its selection exam at my village. I checked my bag at least a dozen times to make sure the talisman was in there. I feel much more at ease knowing that I have it with me. I had thought that it would also help me calm my nerves in Sumeru City, but I ended up losing it before I even finished registration at the academia. Yeah, and that's when I started having sleeping
Aduh.
problems. I just began to sleep less and less each day.
Sleepless and less each day.
Losing a talisman like that is definitely a bad omen. Oh, sorry.
Layla
I'm
stress
starting to
value
ramble
shows
again.
karena saya.
What were we talking about before? Oh, right. Why the silly led us here.
Bentar. Aku ingin tanya guys. Ini tuh enggak sih, nggak usah tanya sih. Nggak usah jawab. Gua tuh penasaran. Ini tuh tensinya dia tuh. Kalau tensinya nih tinggi, otomatis ininya
I
gagal.
think we should look around
Tengoknya
when the
gagal.
video leopards attacked me.
Tapi istrinya di mana, Pak? Saya lihat cuma bantal bergambarkan anime. Oh, tidak.
If the silly is trying to make me remember things that happened in the past,
Berarti dia itu
it would make the most sense for it to
Story
have clues
boci
and
dia tuh.
memorable locations.
Itori dia.
Aw,
Lagi
hope the silly's clue wasn't also torn to shreds by a video leopard.
intinya gitu.
Yeah, that's the only way we'll know for sure.
Time to go.
Silly nih apa sih? Nggak ada batu itu lagi.
Oh, we should be close. Sure enough, it's here. And in a really obvious place. That pretty much confirms my hunch about this Sealy's intentions.
Seems like silly. No, silly.
I don't know. But how did it know about
Itu Lailanya
all these
lentoy amat
details?
kayak kurang doping.
I've hardly told anyone about this stuff.
Justru gua penasaran kenapa kayak gitu. Dan yang aku penasarannya itu sebenarnya matanya matanya si Layla ini tuh mata ular atau mata serigala ya? Karena dia ini kayak gimana ya? Orang yang selalu turu selain malam hari. Tapi kalau di malam hari kayak gini, dia kayak aktivitas enak gitu.
It's not hiding somewhere and spying on me, is it? Oh,
Assalamualaikum,
that's a
waalaikumsalam, bang
scary
suaminya
thought.
Kokomi. Aduh, tiba-tiba sakit sih, Nek. Sorry. Sorry.
Anyway, let's look at the clue we found. Seems like you haven't forgotten about your very first failure. See? It knows everything.
Turu banget deh. Turunnya kalah dengan turu para anime-anime karakter.
I have no idea what's going on. No
Dewa yang Kokomi
wonder
cantik.
this
Iya,
series
aku mau
become
gacha dia, bang
legendary.
suaminya.
Let's keep reading the clue. I've placed the second clue.
Dendro
in heaven
benar-benar
meets water.
mengubah dia.
The answer, seemingly amongst the stars, was
Biar
ultimately
Barbaraku
washed to
nggak
some
direbutin.
unremarkable place downstream.
Barbaraku direbutin sama Dendro, jadi Kokomi aku pengen ambil dia kayaknya.
Just as I
Kalau
thought.
kesempatan.
Something to do with me
Sempat masuk.
again.
Serigala, bang. Kalau mata dia belum dapet, dan kalau udah dapet pasti gak lete, bang. Apalagi ularnya keras. Ya bener ya. Bener juga. Kita belum tahu Layla ini apakah benar-benar manusia gitu. Soalnya aku cek kupingnya ini kayaknya bukan manusia deh.
If the first clue was any indication, then the location described in this clue should also be related to my life experiences.
Bentar. Layla tuh elf kan?
Most Ratawahist research is related to studying the stars.
Tawis.
My
Tawahist.
thesis work
Tawahist.
often requires me to go in the field and
Sawahist.
collect
Gimana sih ini
astrological
pronunciasinya?
data.
Tawahis.
And
Om review listrik, oke.
let's just say there's another
Sudah conversation.
devastating and unforgettable failure I had. But that can't be
Udah pagi nih.
helped, right?
Apakah dia akan
We
turu
do
lagi?
many things not because we want to, but because we have to.
Tensinya naik ini.
Let's keep moving. It might be hard to believe, but being out and about is making me feel a lot better than usual.
Di tali saya, bang, dibawa jalan-jalan setiap sore. itu itu kayak hewan yang tergantung terus menerus itu. Kok malah dark sekali. Ya, kayaknya udah gua review deh di kamu. Misalnya bang suaminya Kokomi. Kalau kamu gacha baju, kamu akan ngerebutin everlasting menunggu kamu ke baju nggak? Kalau misalnya nggak skip baju, kayaknya kamu masih akan stay dengan karakter terbaik kamu. Sebagai referensi aku mau cek aja lah. Nantilah aku kayaknya harus kedapetan nyari artefak sebagus ini. Masalahnya satu, aku harus pumping Ocean Food Claim lagi. Itu dia masalah. Aku tapi skip semua banner demi nafkahi yang kau Kokomi. Kebelet amat Kokomi. Ya oke lah. Tapi ini bagus. Fokus healing sampai 51k ya pakai everlasting. Proto Ember tuh berapa ya HP-nya? Kayaknya 45 deh. Bener nggak? Enggak sih. Enggak, bukan 45. 42 kayaknya atau 40-an kayaknya. Baru kumpul 230 dikacain pacarku tinggal 205. Kaca weapon pasti itu. Gini lah saya kalau lagi random penuhi kolom chat dengan yang random juga. Nah apa-apa. Terkadang random tuh menarik perhatian juga. Konsep yang harusnya tidak terjadi tuh, itulah yang kamu harus cari tahu. Untung nggak dapet. Siapa? Itu. Weapon yang kamu gacha itu 205 itu. Untung meragukan. Soalnya weapon tuh walaupun start bagus gitu, tapi kayak menaikkan satu karakter doang gitu. Kecuali mungkin bercabang mungkin bagus, bercabang-cabang kayak weapon crit damage gitu. Atau weapon air itu bagus itu.
We're here. That's the spot. That's where I performed my first field observation after enrolling at the academia. I borrowed some equipment from the school and came here on a
Iya, tensinya
perfectly
ini.
clear day.
Kalau tensinya naik otomatis langsung end kayaknya ini.
Everything was ready
Om orang
to go,
mana om?
and I
Kalau
was
deket siapa tahu mau
positive
ikut
that I'd be
acara
able to get
cosplay.
some great
Butuh temen.
data.
Pasti jauh bang. Gak akan ketemu gua pasti kamu. Aku orang Palembang kok itu.
But the equipment was a little heavy and I didn't notice that the ground was muddy and some spots were unstable.
Orang Palembang mana ada orang streaming. Nih streamingku aman.
After I
Tumben.
finished setting up everything, part of the
Akhirnya
ground
streamingku aman
suddenly
juga.
shifted and my equipment started
Dekat.
teetering over.
Deket
I
sama
rushed
siapa?
over to grab hold of it, but I ended up tripping over another piece of equipment. The next thing I knew, everything was
Sebenarnya ada
covered
sih
with muddy
cosplay di
water.
Palembang tuh.
Hmm,
Tapi cuma
me
sekali doang.
and all my equipment.
Dan itu pun di mana ya, di cafe. Cuman aku nggak ikut saat itu soalnya aku lagi skripsi saat itu. Itu kapan ya itu? Bulan Juli atau bulan Juni ya? Itu saat itu aku lagi skripsi menuju sidang itu nggak bisa.
You must be wondering how someone... Thank you for understanding. If I were the one complaining about not being well rested, it would just sound like an excuse. Oh, it's a vicious cycle. The less I sleep, the more mistakes I make. The more mistakes I make, the harder it is for me to sleep. I just got a minor fracture, so
Jawa
I
Timur.
had to rest at Marston for a while.
Di Jawa itu katanya banyak event cosplay juga kan?
Oh, to pay off the damages to the equipment,
Palembang nggak
I took
banyak.
some part-time jobs.
Sepi amat Pak
I
Palembang.
just went to work whenever I couldn't sleep. It took me forever to pay off what I owed.
Banyak ya.
Bingo. Oh, the pressure
Sayangnya
from
nggak
my
ada di
studies
tempat.
and debt was crushing me.
Itu pun
And I didn't want to tell my family
satu kali
about
doang.
any of it.
Dan itu di cafe deket gua juga itu. Dan itu ya saat itu lagi mepet juga gua.
After all, I am the legendary
Kalau ada
Leia who
Mercedes
made it
Kokomi
into the
pasti
academia at a
borong-borong
young
lah.
age.
Kalau ada Kokomi mungkin gua fotoin kamu. Gua fotoin kayak.
Of course.
Terus kirim ke lu. Nah. Aku sedang berfoto sama cosplay Kokomi.
To help care for the Sumter beast, but that would be kind of embarrassing. I don't mean that I'd be embarrassed in front of others. I mean that I'd be ashamed of myself. After all,
Kalau ada
everything
Mercedes yang
I've
komen
done
gak
up
jadi
till
borong-borong.
now is only a result of my own decisions. Although it hasn't always been
Aku mau nyari Ganyu sih, tapi rata-rata di situ tuh banyak yang sifatnya itu kayak begitu cukup sopan kataku. Contohnya Eula, siapa lagi? Beidou, siapa lagi? Eula, Beidou, satunya lagi tuh laki-laki, cuman siapa ya? Hayato kayak. Itu pun nggak menarik perhatian banyak orang juga itu.
But I guess I'm exaggerating a bit. Most of it is still due to the help of some unknown person.
Itu aku cek di
rather
foto-fotonya
than my
itu.
own work. And that's exactly why they mustn't ever find out. Once I finally manage to acclimate to life in Sumeru City, I'll show them my success. Oh, I hope that day will come eventually. Anyways, let's continue looking for the next clue. It should be around here somewhere. An unremarkable place downstream was the description.
Further investigation. Itu
That place downstream could be somewhere close by.
sebelum itu sepertinya aku harus ngelawan dia.
Providing embrace the ice. Feel my strength.
Gak akan langsung
My
Tiger.
Whirling snow.
Oke, lanjut. Belum kroce ulti.
Here, it's over here.
Pengen cepet, Bu.
Good thing it's dry. I was worried the message might be wet. Let's see. Have
Tapi
you found
pada
it?
akhirnya lama juga.
The unremarkable place downstream. Well, of course. How else could I be reading this message? Seriously.
Di event Layla ini kita nggak boleh lebih dari tensinya ya. Benar nggak sih?
I've placed the third hint at a crossroad without a cross. You can turn left or
Stress
right,
value ini.
but turning
Kalau
back shouldn't be an
tensi atau
option.
stresnya ini tinggi, ya otomatis langsung end ya, langsung gagal ya hangoutnya. Bener nggak ya?
They're actually getting clearer for me. I was sort of expecting this even before I read the message.
Berarti kebalikan dengan karakter lain ya. Berarti ini karakter spesial deh.
I don't know if the clues are following a timeline or if they're based on the amount of regret I have. Either way, this incident was bound to come up sooner or later. Would someone really go to all this trouble just to pull off some prank? I can't make heads or tails of it. Anyway, just follow me. I'll save the story for when we get there.
Hampir aja. Let's go. Road to failure. Disconnect dialogue. Mana ini? Pas ini. Tuh di situ ada fungi itu, males gua. Jalan aja lah. Apa ini?
the place that immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned a crossroad.
Crossroad.
I came here to conduct some astrological observation once.
Ini besarin dikit ini suaranya.
Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought I was starting to get used to life at the academia. But just as I was about to set up the observation equipment, I heard a strange sound coming from nearby. I made my way here and discovered a bunch of bandits robbing someone. They were a group of treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless.
Oke, aku mau ngerti Layla.
Been able to escape, and simply handing over their Mora might not have been enough to make the bandits go away.
Ya, karena mereka bandit.
Not exactly. I already had a vision by that time.
Dan kamu tidak melawan.
Someone with a vision should technically be really powerful, right? Handling a group of treasure hoarders should be well within my abilities.
Lalu,
However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and I was super scared. I wielded immense power, but I didn't feel any stronger than just an ordinary person. Then I ran away. I scrambled towards Sumeru City looking for help. Eventually, I managed to return with a few adventures I ran into along the way. It took longer than I had hoped, and by the time we made it back here, the treasure hoarders and the family were gone. I don't know if the family only lost their belongings in the end, or if something worse happened to them. I faced a lot of problems after coming to Sumeru City, but this incident is one that I regret the most. I sat on the ground and began to cry. I could have stepped in to help that family. Would it have ended differently if I were just a little braver?
dia naik. Mana ya?
Aw, thank you for trying to comfort me, but I can't stop myself from thinking that way. It's just as the silly said. Turning back shouldn't be an option. However, I can't help but think about running away whenever I'm faced with a challenge. But what about my thesis? We still haven't found the silly's answer yet.
Hypothesis.
Sorry for causing you so much trouble. Alright, I actually don't have much stamina. I've been stressed this whole time and I feel exhausted. I'm really sorry.
Oh, bercabang itu. Exasperating pain.
Sucker for a
You want this one?
Jauh amat ya? Beneran jauh amat. Sudah sejam streaming, tapi bagus ini. kualitas streamingnya, jadi bisa lanjut gue stream. Tempat Aranara ini. Aranara, where are you? Oh, pagi.
Let's stop here. I don't think I can walk any further. Alright, I'm gonna give my legs a rest. I'll be waiting for you here. I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me. Oh, if only I were more capable. I'm sorry. I always find myself having to apologize. But enough of that. I need to pull myself together. The memories I've been reminded of are all really taxing. I cannot just give up this time, even if my head's not in a good place. Letting these heavy feelings get the best of me will only slow us down. Watch out! Behind you! Monsters! A lot of them too. Why didn't we see them coming? No, I'll fight too. But I want to help. I can't just sit back and watch you while you fight. Don't worry, I can handle myself. I mustn't keep repeating my past regrets. That's the most valuable lesson I've learned today. I should take action when I'm needed and give it my all when the moment calls. If you miss those opportunities in life, you may never get another chance to make up for them. I suppose that's fate. Alright, let's take them all down.
Ayolah join ini.
Not now.
One with nature.
Take flight. Unthinkable.
You had your chance.
Set.
I really need to keep up with my training. It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly like this. Well, the only appropriate response would be to say that I'm fine, right? I'm pale due to lack of sleep, not because of the fight. But then again, I know you'd be able to see right through those words. I'm feeling weak. There's no hiding it. I'm just happy I didn't get in your way during the fight. Oh,
Oh,
thanks for the compliment. I sure don't get to hear that often. Although I may not be physically strong, my will is as resilient as they come. I'll be fine after I rest for a bit. Can you stay with me while I recover my energy? It shouldn't take long.
oh. Once bitten, twice shy. Bentar, itu memang turu dia. Bentar, aku mau cek dulu. Extravagance lambat. With regrets. The road to failure. Kita lagi.
was the place that immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned a crossroad. I came here to conduct some astrological observation once. Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought I was starting to get used to life at the academia. But just as I was about to set up the observation equipment, I heard a strange sound coming from nearby. I made my way here and discovered a bunch of bandits robbing someone. They were a group of treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless. They definitely wouldn't have been able to escape, and simply handing over their Mora might not have been enough to make the bandits go away. Not exactly. I already had a vision by that time. Someone with a vision should technically be really powerful, right? Handling a group of treasure hoarders should be well within my abilities. However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and I was super scared. I wielded immense power, but I didn't feel any stronger than just an ordinary person. Then I ran away. I scrambled towards Sumeru City looking for help. Eventually, I managed to return with a few adventures I ran into along the way. It took longer than I had hoped, and by the time we made it back here, the treasure hoarders and the family were gone. I don't know if the family only lost their belongings in the end, or if something worse happened to them. I faced a lot of problems after coming to Sumeru City, but this incident is one that I regret the most. I sat on the ground and began to cry. I could have stepped in to help that family. Would it have ended differently if I were just a little braver? Aw, thank you for trying to comfort me, but I can't stop myself from thinking that way. It's just as the silly said. Turning back shouldn't be an option. However, I can't help but think about running away whenever I'm faced with a challenge.
Challenge.
You're right. The more challenging it gets, the harder I should try. I'm feeling calmer now. Okay. Let's go look for more leads nearby.
Let's
We're
go.
probably getting close now. Let's search this area.
Panas step. Alah, hello Miku Emi. Yah, nge-lag lagi. Asem tadilah bagus, sekarang.
Here it is, just as I thought. The Sealy must have placed it here in advance. Let's see what we have this time. Whatever it is, I'm ready.
Ini di mana?
Huh? It's a picture? Guess not. This house looks like it's in Vimara village. Does the Sealy want us to go there? I can't think of any connection I have with Vimara village though. I've only been there once and it was pretty uneventful. Whatever the case, the only way we'll know is if we go there.
Just be sure not to push yourself too hard.
Thanks, but I'm fine. I'm used to pushing my limits. I know how far I can go.
Gambatte Laila. Halo ayam buku, selamat datang. Di streaming channel saya ya. Ini kemana lagi? Oh, ini tempat ini. Beneran tempat campingnya Nara.
Time to go.
Halo Bapak, siapa namanya? Bapak Aurelius, di mana tempatnya? Beritahu saya. Jadi biar aku ada ayaka tapi nggak aku pakai. Mantap ya. La 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 ke atas langit. Sini toh. Hello.
Let's see.
Udah sorry.
This should be the place. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Maybe the silly didn't prepare anything for us this time. Or does it want us to knock on the door first? If we're wrong about this, it'll be super awkward. You're right.
Chitsuke.
Can't always be like this. Sometimes it's better to take action than overthink every little thing.
Tok tok tok.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Coming! Just a moment.
Mikir.
Oh, it's you, Layla. How nice of you to stop by again.
Huh? Do you know me?
That's no way to greet a friend. Of course I know you. Is this a friend of yours? Or perhaps a classmate?
A friend. I'm having a little trouble with my thesis and we happened to be passing by. I don't know either. I don't even know where to begin. I recognized him immediately. He's one of the people that was getting robbed by the treasure hoarders. But he shouldn't know anything about me. He shouldn't even know who I am. Yeah, but that was before the robbery. I was just passing through. Even if he saw me, he wouldn't know who I am. He didn't notice me during the robbery.
Is something the matter?
I appreciate your kindness, but I really can't remember how we met. I'm sorry.
So you aren't joking? Do you still remember when my family and I were being robbed by a gang of treasure hoarders?
Yes, but I don't think I was of much help to you all.
How so?
Okay.
You told us everything yourself the last time we met.
Tell us.
My family and I were surrounded by treasure hoarders, and I didn't know what to do. But then, we heard people approaching in the distance. Those treasure hoarders were the first to hear them coming, and started to flee the moment they sensed the situation wasn't going their way. They didn't even bother taking anything with them. I wasn't sure what had happened, but the treasure hoarders were scared off. I immediately grabbed my wife and child and got out of there.
Oh, I see. I'm so glad that you and your family were unharmed.
I thought it was a party of adventurers that happened to pass by, but later you told me that you had spotted us and ran to find help. You were amazing. You managed to keep a level head even in the midst of danger. I know you have a vision, so those treasure hoarders wouldn't have been a match for you. But they might have harmed me and my family if their backs were pushed against the wall.
Wait, that's not exactly what happened. I still regret not helping out sooner. Anyway, when did I come here last? I don't seem to remember.
It's been some time, but not too long ago. I don't recall exactly when. What's wrong? Nothing's coming to mind?
Nope. I'm sorry. I still can't seem to remember even after everything you've told me. Maybe I'm just under too much pressure.
You came over and ate with us, and you played games with my son. If only we had taken a picture. Oh, you forgot a package here from that visit. You'll definitely remember once you see it. Wait here, I'll go fetch it.
A package? I left a package here? Wait, this is it. This is the talisman that I lost, the one that my mother made for me. Yes, this is definitely it. She made it herself. It's the only one of its kind. There's also a letter here. Was I planning to send it to someone? Let's see who the recipient is. To Layla? No. I swear I've never done anything like that. What is going on? Let's open it and see what this is all about. Hello, Layla. It must have been quite the endeavor to follow the Sealy's hints all the way here. Great work. Self-reflection is a wonderful quality to possess, but you'll only end up hurting yourself if you overdo it. Failure is a stranger to no one. The purpose of self-reflection is not to indulge in the pain of failure, but to succeed in your next attempt. If you're reading this letter, then you have succeeded in taking the first step. On the back of this letter is the core information that your thesis is lacking. It's actually been done for a while now. It only feels inconclusive because it's missing a concise summary to tie it all together. I hope that this journey has provided insight for your life ahead. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you courage as you carry onward, and hope that you fulfill the expectations you hold. Always watching over you. Sincerely, the Wisdom Sealy.
Berarti memang emaknya pengen ngetes dia gitu.
Oh. I thought we were going to fail. I thought that everything we did and all the time we spent was for nothing. But the Sealy wasn't messing with me after all. I doubt it. I mean, unless I somehow came here while I was unconscious and don't remember it.
Apa sih ini? Di anime sebelah tuh. Udah. Intinya setiap hari dia tuh hilang ingatannya. Nah, tak beda jauh dengan dia.
Although, having said that, I have heard rumors claiming that I sleepwalk a lot.
Nah, bukan rumor lagi, itu fakta itu.
But even then, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm actually the Wisdom Sealy. It could have just helped me while I was sleepwalking. I'll write back and ask to meet with the Sealy and see how it responds. Even though I still have a lot of questions, this experience was fruitful enough. If it wasn't for your encouragement, I probably would have quit halfway through and holed up in the academia somewhere. Perseverance really does pay off.
I'm not sure if I understand what has happened, but it's something good, right?
Don't worry about him. We know what happened.
Yes, it's something really, really good, and I'm very thankful for it.
Well then, since you're already here, why don't you stay and have something to eat? We just finished preparing some food.
Oh.
Come on, don't be a stranger. Your friend should join us as well. You can leave your troubles until after the meal. You must relax and gather your strength so you can take on the challenges ahead. Am I right?
That's right, man.
Alright, thank you all.
Wow.
I can do this.
Tensinya langsung hilang sekejap, men. GG emang. The price to pay is returns. Langsung hilang tensinya, gila ya. Salut gue sih. Bener-bener udah lepas dari kecemasan. Cemasnya tuh bener-bener hilang banget. Kita lanjut lagi. Dislocated dialogue. Bentar guys, aku kencing dulu ya. Oke, lanjut. Dislocated dialogue. Ceritanya seru ini. Pertama ini gila. Keluarga lagi. Suami, istri, anak. Dan kita dan juga teman kita. Kembali ke sana lagi. Ini kayaknya yang hari kemudian ya.
Finally, I wrote out my question and put it in the book. Wait, I guess. Let's give it some time. I'll come back tomorrow to check on it. Don't worry about me if you have other things to do. I see. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright then, let's meet up here tomorrow. I really hope this silly replies.
Next day.
Time to look at the letter. Please let there be a stamp. Please let there be a stamp. There's a red stamp on it. The silly responded. Fantastic. This is wonderful. My troubles are at an end. I can't even begin to express how grateful I am. Let's take a look at what it wrote. Thank you for your letter. Though I have extended a response, I cannot answer your query due to your questionable motives. Questionable motives? Me? Wait, huh? Okay, let's see. Completing a thesis requires independent thought and work. You planned on using my knowledge to complete your paper's most critical portions. That's not right. However, considering that your deadline is fast approaching, and that there is substance to the content in the completed sections of your thesis, I've decided to help you nonetheless. Follow the hints I've left, and you will find the answer to your question. Consider the effort you put into thinking and searching as your payment for my knowledge. What the... It's absolutely right about everything. Oh, I'm starting to feel guilty now. I can't deny any of it. But I'm running out of time. Oh, what should I do? Good point. Why else would it use such a roundabout way to tell me its answer? Supposedly, everyone who's been pranked by the silly had angered it in some way. That means the silly is someone who's very strict and serious about knowledge. But who knows if it's really a silly or some person. True. And if I don't get an answer, then I'll only have wasted more time. Oh, but there's nothing else we can do. It's the one holding all the cards. It's completely hidden and can choose whether to help us or not. After all, it'd probably be impossible to find it and ask my question in person. Huh? I was just kidding. Oh, please don't take me seriously. It's a silly we're talking about. According to legend, sillies are elusive and can create countless copies of themselves. Who's to say that it won't summon a shooting star to crush us once we find it? Sorry. I'm just a little panicky. Okay, Layla. Calm down and think. If the silly is a person, then there has to be a way to track them down. We have two possible leads right now. The first is the checkout logs of those two books, and the other is the red stamp. The red stamp bears the Retawahist emblem, which is used by a lot of people. It'll be hard to track down an individual, so we should probably start with the checkout logs. Let's go and make an inquiry. We can also ask around the House of Dana and see if anyone else knows something about the Wisdom Sealy.
Still silly. Take the opposite road. Bye.
Hi there. Have you heard of the legend of the Wisdom Sealy?
Do I really look like the kind of student that would be interested in such a pointless legend?
Oh, I'm sorry. We were just curious.
Well, I do happen to have some information on it. Huh? Logically, that has nothing to do with the question I asked. I just don't want others to see me as some poor excuse for a student, whiling away my time in the House of Dana.
I don't really think bad students would come to the House of Dana to pass the time. But anyways, you were saying?
Well, I spend most of my time here, and I have noticed something odd before. One time, late at night, a black shadow fell from above and landed in the central area of the House of Dana. Of course, I was a little sleepy at the time, but it startled me, and I got up to see what was going on.
And then what happened?
Then, the shadow quickly circled behind me with incredible speed. Just as I tried to turn around to get a look at it, I fainted. Yes, it was unbelievably fast. I had never seen anything like it. It was so unusual that I wasn't sure if it was real or if I was half dreaming. But given how popular the legend of the Seelie has become lately, maybe this has something to do with it.
Don't take this the wrong way, but doesn't the House of Dana have a door?
It was closed that night. I suppose even the House of Dana needs to be closed for maintenance from time to time.
I see. That makes sense. But what were you doing here if the House of Dana was closed?
Don't look so surprised. It's a common practice to find a place to hide before they lock the doors, so you can continue reading books here. Everyone knows that.
Anyway, thank you for the info. I'll be sure to take note of everything you mentioned.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Nargis. Latifah.
Hi there. Do you know anything about the Wisdom Seelie?
Yes, of course. I've been looking into it for quite a while now. However, I feel like I'm still missing some key pieces of information. Hey, maybe if we put our heads together, we can figure something out.
Sure. I'll try my best.
There are a few known traits of the Wisdom Seelie. First, it's extremely strong. It can easily carry a few dozen books, along with 4 or 5 pieces of astrology equipment all at once. It's extremely athletic as well. It only moves in a straight line and doesn't stop for anything, not even walls or rivers. Lastly, it has a number of special abilities. It has a hardened metal body that's impervious to injury. It can freeze water into ice, and it can also summon meteors.
That doesn't even sound human.
Well, it is a legend after all. It's no surprise that some details seem a little exaggerated. But these aren't just made up, you know. Each of its abilities has been confirmed by eyewitnesses. There have been many sightings too, including a Chatrakam cave, the Avidia forest, and around the waterfall south of Sumeru City.
Has anyone seen what it actually looks like? Or what kind of person it is?
Not that I know of. No one's been able to get close to it. It seems like it tries to stay out of sight. I would probably want to remain a mystery too, if I were someone as legendary as the Wisdom Seelie. So what do you make of it? Have you seen it somewhere as well?
No. We're probably gonna need some time to digest all the, incredible information you've provided us.
Not a problem. But if you manage to find anything, be sure to come and tell me about it. I trust that you'll quickly discover the excitement of slowly unraveling the truth.
Latifah. Oh iya. Aku penasaran. Gak kepikiran gua. Kenapa gua gak pakai Nahida?
Everyone hold hands!
So exciting to search and dig for the truth. There's really no need to fight over such paltry.
I see everything!
Let them fight it out. I don't want anything to do with it.
No wonder the House of Dana has been getting more noisy recently.
Hey!
Did someone put the books back in the wrong place again? Oh, hello there. Can I help you?
Hello, I'm a Ratawa student and would like to see the checkout logs for theoretical astrology and a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh, are you also here to investigate the Ratawahist Wisdom Sealy legend?
Also? I suppose it makes sense that we're not the only ones investigating such a popular legend.
Yes, I myself am also quite curious about it. But unfortunately, I haven't found anything out of the ordinary. Given you're a Ratawahist student, I'm sure you know that a lot of research references these two books. All our copies of these particular titles are frequently checked out. I have looked into it, but found no irregularities in the checkout logs.
Is there any chance the Silly could have taken the books out and returned them without being noticed?
Not likely. That would be almost impossible. The House of Dana is extremely strict about the circulation of its books. There will always be a record if a book is checked out. And even if it managed to figure out a way to take the books without leaving any record, it's possible that someone would come looking to borrow the books before the Sealy returned them. If someone discovers that a book is missing or that it doesn't match my inventory records, it would come to my attention immediately. However, it might be possible to pull off in the case of a less popular book.
Okay, I understand now, thank you. This is useful to know. With any luck, it'll help us work out the Sealy's identity. Okay, everyone's given us a lot of useful information. Let's go through it and try to organize everything. Some things we heard were pretty straightforward, but others were just, ridiculous. Yeah, let me think and see what I can make of it. Okay, calm down, Layla. I know the info's all over the place, but you can definitely do it. First, let's try to figure out the Sealy's identity based on the clues we currently have. Then, we'll analyze where it's been sighted and its motives. Finally, we'll piece everything together. From there, we should be able to predict its movement. Alright, let's give it a try.
Aha. Bagaimana ini?
It's been to the Chatrakam Cave, the Avidia Forest, and the waterfall south of Sumeru City. Book circulation is strictly regulated, and there is a log of anyone who checks out a book. The stamp. Which probably means they're a Ratawahist student. No, there doesn't seem to be any notable connection between these two pieces of information. No, there doesn't seem to be any notable connection between these two pieces of information. Okay, I think I've got it now. First, based on the information Katayun provided, we can assume that the Sealy is a student from the Ratawahist Darshan. The possibility of it being someone outside the Darshan can be ruled out because it'd be impossible to gain access to those two books without going through the librarian. Next, leaving its crazy abilities aside, all the sightings took place in locations that are officially recommended for astrology observation by the academia. In other words, It's probably just conducting research, and the nature of its research is very similar to mine. The question that I submitted was no simple query, but it was able to give me a reply in just a day. This implies that it's familiar with a similar field of knowledge. So based on this reasoning, all we have to do is wait for it at the next astrological observation site. It's nothing, really. There are actually some other factors that I've been speculating about. But that's not important right now. Let's get going. Even though we have a lead, it's still hard to say whether we'll be able to make any discoveries. I'll tell you what I mean by that if the Sealy doesn't show up.
There's really no need to fight over such paltry reasons.
Truth behind it. Yes. Nggak bisa manjat gua. Baru sadar. Oh, harus manjat. Teleport doang. Error failure. Tumben IP-nya nggak IP Venom. Hah.
The weather today is perfect for observation. Let's see if it shows up. Honestly, spending an entire night waiting for something that we're not sure is gonna happen might not be the best use of our time. But we don't really have any choice. This is all we've got. Get some sleep if you're tired. I'll be up. It's not like I could sleep anyways. Thanks. How about I share some basics about astrology with you? If you're interested, that is. Sure enough, it didn't show up. We hardly saw any animals, let alone people. No matter how conclusive the evidence is or how perfect our reasoning may be, nothing will happen as long as I'm awake. They're probably one and the same. It's like I told you, I have a severe sleeping disorder, and there have been a lot of rumors about me sleepwalking. I tried to understand what I had been doing when I'm unconscious, but I've never been able to get any definitive evidence. Something is actively attempting to cover up all the clues without my knowing. Maybe that something is me.
Sleeping bang ya.
Or maybe it isn't. I can't be sure.
Denger cerita Layla langsung gua pengen nge-sleep cuy.
For all I
Halo Bang
know,
Lezi.
I could even be the Sealy. But what if I am? Would the Sealy be willing to...
Bentar ya. Ini ada yang nggak usah. Malah makan permen lagi. Udah mau turu gua. Na 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 na. Aduh. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Help me this time? What is it actually thinking? I really have no idea.
Me too, man. Me juga, bos. Aku nggak ngerti ya. Tapi HP-nya dia apa?
Huh? You want to help me? Of course, it would be nice to know what's really going on.
Kalian.
But that's impossible. It's always avoiding me and keeping me in the dark. And that won't change even if you're around. Huh? What's wrong? Yeah. And to think I could have been working on my thesis this whole time. My stomach is churning just thinking about it.
Ya, baik.
Please stop. The more you talk about it, the more silly I feel. Oh, come on, Layla. What are you doing? Everyone's gonna start thinking you're crazy now. Oh no. I'm losing it. So dizzy. Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted there. Where were we? Oh, what's wrong? You look like you've got something on your mind. What are you talking about? What do you mean the other Layla? I am Layla.
What?
Fine. It appears that you were waiting for me to show up. I suppose there's no use in me pretending. I promise I don't mean any harm and I'll answer all your questions. But before that, would you mind telling me who you are first? Let me think. Okay, I got it. You two found this place by following the hints that I left behind. You were planning to wait for me. Or I should say you were waiting for the Sealy to show up.
That's you silly, man.
Was this your idea or hers?
Dialah, kenapa enggak?
I see. Yes, she's always had great analytical skills. It'd be nice if she was more confident, though. All right, that's all the questions I have. Your turn. Please ask away.
How about this rumors special power? Banyak sekali 3 pertanyaan ini.
That's right. Though I didn't intend for it to turn out this way, really. I just wanted to help out a few other classmates who were having a hard time while I was helping Layla finish her thesis. You see, Layla doesn't have many friends at the academia. If the others noticed her helping them out, I thought maybe I'd help her become more sociable. Unfortunately, that didn't really work out. Instead, legends of the Sealy started going around. But that's alright. I can instantly tell which students are asking serious questions and which are just trying to take advantage of me to slack off. My time to move freely is quite limited, so it's only natural that I would punish the people attempting to waste my time. My intention is to help people. I'm not here to cause any harm.
Ini friend house Dana. Was about rumah special powers.
Infiltrating the House of Dana was a total accident. She'd forgotten an important book, and the House of Dana happened to be closed at the time. There were only days before the paper was due. I had no choice but to scale the walls with some simple climbing ropes and sneak in from above while the core of 30 wasn't paying attention. I had no idea there was still a student inside. I had no choice but to put him to sleep. Any clear evidence of my existence would only hinder my ability to conceal my identity. It would also expose me to Layla as well.
Aku tarik kata-kataku. Dia punya dua kepribadian ternyata.
As for the special powers, well, they're just things I did during the process of trying to finish the thesis. It's like I said, I don't have much time, so I need to be as efficient as possible. Well then, does that answer all your questions?
Why do you want her to know your existence? Kenapa kamu tidak ingin dia tahu kamu ada?
You see, her emotions are incredibly unstable. She's constantly doubting herself. If she knew that there's another Layla who is capable of doing everything, she may think even less of herself.
No. Faktanya... Faktanya dia akan senang kini.
She could think, maybe I should just leave it all to her. I'm always relying on her anyway. Why not let her live my life for me? She might start thinking about giving up completely, and that's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do for her.
Sayangnya Layla, institusimu tidak begitu pengaruh sih.
After all, she and I are
di
one and the
tempat sana.
same.
Ya,
We're
maksudnya.
two sides of the same coin. No one knows her greatest strength more than I do. It's her resilience. If she's able to persevere in everything she does, then one day she won't need my help anymore. I trust that she's capable of doing that, and it's something that she should do on her own. She actually discovered the key data she needs for her thesis a long time ago. She just didn't organize it well enough. I'll complete her thesis for her just as I have in the past. Oh, please don't share any of this with her. I would like to keep this a secret for both of our sakes.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this for me. No, for us. She seems to be waking up now. Well, this is goodbye. If we never meet again, then I guess I did something right.
Jeng.
Huh? Did I faint? Or did I fall asleep? Oh, I see. Was I sleepwalking? I was, wasn't I?
Yeah, not really.
Really? I don't believe you. You're hiding something from me. It's written all over your face. You said you were gonna help me, didn't you? Why are you holding out on me now? Please tell me. You promised you'd help.
That which remains unspoken. It's a tricky situation. Nah, ini lagi.
Here.
Aduh, yang orang biasa aja tuh harus jadi playable kayak gitu.
Take it easy.
Next kayaknya nanti aja lah story yang lainnya. Yang ini nih. Ya, kayaknya nanti aja itu. Aku turun dulu kayaknya. Udah capek juga. Sek. Dan besok juga Senin ya, jadi besok reset, besok. Ini nantilah ini besok lah. Sat. Waduh.
Positions. Committed to memory.
Lagi.
I see everything.
Sit. Kayu anti apa?
With all my strength. Hey.
Wah.
Everyone hold hands.
Wah. Mati. Wah,
Take it easy.
Positions. Stay put. I see everything. Don't be scared.
Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over.
Let's play tournament. Yeah.
langsung dead gila. Oh ya, berhubung event terakhir ya, lagi mau waktu-waktu terakhir ini, kayaknya aku bisa skor terakhiran deh. Skip. Kursus dulu Kokomi baru merchandise-nya. Ada nongol nanti bang. Astaga baru selesai. Come on. Kenapa sih? Gak lihat difficulty dulu. Cepat amat kelar. Borong dulu Kokomi baru merchandise. Justru borong konsnya yang lama. Kalau diborong terus konsnya makin lama, merchandise-nya nggak kelar-kelar. Dapatnya kapan?
Illusion shot. Everybody stand. Eat this. Nice and spicy. Ring cutter. Know my sword. Now you shall perish. Ha! 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 Going in. Boba, get them.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Torn to oblivion. Everybody stand back. Eat this.
Let me weave you a verse.
Now you shall perish. Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork. Right, into the fire. You're toast.
Rain cutter, know my sword.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Everybody stand back! Nova, get them! Eat this! Witness the power of hope. Shine down! Now you
Masa
shall
proses sama
perish.
ya nggak kayak gitu Bang Hakim. Lama-lama nggak dapetan itu kokominya.
Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork! Nice and spicy! You're toast! Let me weave you a prize.
Ih, lebih cepet ternyata ya.
Shines eternal!
Anjir, malah lebih cepet loh pakai tim nasional. Emang harus pakai nasional. Itu agak berat. Ini yang buat gua berat hati sebelah. Maksudnya apa ini? Gua terakhir kali berapa sebenarnya?
There is no escape! Going in! Nova, get them!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered! Teamwork is drift!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
You're toast!
Anjir.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Going in!
Clouds high, the birds call.
Eat this! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Wind strike.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is drift!
As one with wind and cloud. Let's end this now.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Fallen leaves, adorn my.
I'm going in!
Time to go to work.
Nice and spicy!
Ya, udah sempat.
Let's end this now.
Torn to oblivion!
Dapat pas denger.
One with nature. Clouds high, the birds.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is drift! Nova, get them!
Lebay asli sumpah.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Mentalnya itu skuramannya udah lepas itu.
The wind knows me.
Shine down!
Aku pengen full damage-nya. Nih. Semangat. Thank you Bang Pengembara. Thank you atas itunya. Kunjungannya. Tak akan bisa skor sampai 20.000 ini. Tapi aku harus 12.000 itu malah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 5.000 doang anjir, gila. Kecil amat. Gak bisa ini. Ya dia cuma sampai berapa ribu doang. Rock Shield Wall masalahnya. Ini nih jadi masalah utama dari di sini. Bisa kita manipulasi ini dengan cara pakai meta apa lah ya. Setahu gua meta yang paling bagus itu meta geo ini. Meta mono geo, tapi nggak tahu lah, coba cek dulu. Mono geo maksud gua. Ya mono geo kayaknya. Fisikal pak masalahnya. Nggak ngerti lagi gua. Sumpah kadang ya. Overload salah satunya, tapi kita ngelawan ini loh. Ini DPS-nya gede banget ya. Hyper Carry Shogun. Hyper Carry Shogun mungkin bisa gua timbangkan, tapi main Eulanya aku pengen banget Eula trial, tapi jelek Eula trialnya. Gak sebagus Kazuha trial. Ada Shangli. Kujo Suara bisa nggak ya? Aku takutnya Kujo Suara nih. Kujo Suaranya ini bisa nggak ya Hyper Carry Shogun? Belum pernah pakai tim ini. Event tryhard kayak gini.
There is no escape. Everybody stand.
Fallen leaves adorn my...
No turning back. Torn to oblivion.
Cepat loh.
Clouds high. The birds...
We teamwork is dreamwork. Let's look. Glory to the Shogun. Inazuma shines eternal. Everybody stand back.
As one with wind and cloud.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Nah, ya elah, mentang-mentang malesin sumpah. Bisa-bisanya waktu yang kayak gini. Tolong. Untungnya kita bisa ronde reset. Cuma reset ronde doang. Yang mana bagus.
Teamwork is dream.
Clouds high. The birds...
Storm the front. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Kok bisa kayak gitu?
Adorn my night.
Everybody stand back. Flash. No turning back. Now you shall
Abang lo ya dis banget.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds...
I'm going in. Let's light it up. Quiver. Shine down.
Into the wind.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Teamwork is dream.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Nah,
Storm the front. Torn to oblivion.
Hyper Carry Shogun di sini kurang bagus.
I'm going in.
Clouds high. The birds...
Strike. Illusion shattered.
One with nature.
Glory to the Shogun. Inazuma shines eternal.
Ih, Dakri dasem.
There is no escape. Teamwork is dreamwork.
As one with wind and cloud.
Flash. Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Tinggi banget. Skornya. Ya, tidak beda jauh pada. Netral pak. Sedih gue. For review nggak bang open. Drop aja kalau pengen review. Bisa itu. Tahu timnya apa ya? Tim out of meta kayaknya bisa.
Illusion shattered.
Everybody stand! Eat this! I'm the fried pan. Body and witness the power of the wild. Now you shall perish!
Shine down.
Teamwork is dreamwork! You're toast!
Rain cutter. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Everybody stand back! Let's look over! Get them!
Bah.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh, emang the best asli.
Shine
Nasional
down.
men, kalau kayak gini situasi.
Going in! I'm the fried pan. Into the fire! You're toast!
Rain cutter. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Everybody stand back! Nice and spicy!
Adventure time.
Eat this!
Know my sword. Witness the power. Inazuma shines eternal.
Pas banget gila.
Shine down.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Off we go.
Astaga. Ya elah, tak kena itu loh.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Now you shall perish.
Viral lagi.
Everybody stand back!
Kenapa sih dah? Kadang aneh. Trollingnya isu lagi. Kesel banget ya kayak gini nih asli. Kalau kayak gini kita benar-benar ngandalin energinya. Yang berarti di sini elemental burst. Aku akan pakai meta yang bisa dibilang out of meta. Enggak out of meta, tapi benar-benar ngandalin potensi semua party. Dan insya Allah ini bekerja dengan semestinya. Semoga ya. Agak susah. Duta deodoran sama Kang petasan. Ini bagus, udah cukup. Nggak ada komplain di sini. Ini oke nih. Dingin banget. Ayo ini aku nggak tahu ya ini. Tapi aku cek udah bagus. Bilang kalau pengen diganti nggak ada. Karena kamu pakai critical rate karena kamu punya crit rate yang banyak ya. Kalau dibilang yang mana yang harus diganti nggak ada di sini. Udah cukup ya ini. Udah bagus ini. Lepas weapon crit damage-nya mungkin itu jadi pertimbangan juga itu. Kalau ya hal itu terjadi, aku butuh crit damage-nya. Misalnya Thunder Pulse diganti, Sense Attack ini harus ganti. Kamu harus cari critical damage pada akhir. Ini aja yang pengen diganti. Kalau misalnya Thunder Pulse-nya direbutin, sisanya aman. Iya, udah bagus. Satu lagi. Pakai emblem pula. Dah itu aja. Oh man, please jangan merah. Sampah sih bang.
This is long overdue.
Ya sih. Cuman itulah salah satunya.
Time for takeoff.
And biar bagus.
Let's play.
Here comes the catch.
Access denied. Sakura swirl. Think you can get away?
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Whirling snow. All hail. My apologies. Time for takeoff.
Aduh.
Embrace the ice. Gotcha.
Things are about to get dicey.
No touching. Take flight. Brace yourself. Think you
Kok
can get
cepet
away?
amat? Ah cepetan ini.
Long overdue. My apologies. Kamisato out. Sometsu. Yahoo!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself.
Ah,
Whirling snow.
super armor lagi.
Glaze over. Here we go. Think you can get away?
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Embrace the ice. Take flight. Whirling snow.
Ah, tidak.
Brace yourself.
Ah, malesin ini sumpah. Lagi 700-an, 800, 500. Sampai subuh nggak tahu kapan. Sampai jam 12 sih.
Born of ice and frost.
Iya.
My apologies.
Ah, jeler skornya.
Let's play.
Gila, kenapa aku kesel internet? Jelek. Harus pakai zombie nih, tidak bisa. Aku harus meninggalkan si zombie. Bisa turun. Bang, apa bang? Net.
Solidify.
Going in. There is no escape.
Order guide you.
Storm the front. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, langsung mati.
Illusion shattered.
I will have order.
Everybody stand.
Stabilize.
Glory to the Shogun. Now you shall perish.
Percuma. Duh. Tar lagi.
Let's light it up. Going in. Torn to
Malah memang, thank you. Thank you ya. Udah nge-mention.
Everybody stand back.
This is order.
No turning back. Now you
Bisa
shall
ya.
perish.
Tidak kena. Nice. Bisa dia. Iya sih, susah banget ini.
Strike.
Careless. Order guide you.
Sini doang.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Flash. Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Ah.
This is order. Solidify.
Teamwork is trim. Storm the front. Now you shall perish.
Iya, di pace-nya turun ini. Aduh, skornya di sini doang masalah. di tengah aja nggak bisa, malahan lebih bagus yang sebelumnya, terus di bawahnya juga lebih jelek lagi. Apalah ya tim yang bagus itu ya. Mau cek Weller cek Weller mungkin bisa mikir dulu. Ini aku coba ya ganti si Shogun ya. Kalau misalnya Shogun bagus di sini, nah mantap ini. Gimana ya rotasi?
There is no escape.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Into the wind.
As you wish, waifu.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Clouds high. The birds
Scatter! Germinate! A shadow raven!
Torn to oblivion.
Malahan Shogun bagus di sini anjir. Roda 4 cuy.
There is no escape.
Kecing kalah men. Ini kecing bagus di mobilitas.
As one with wind and cloud.
Wings of darkness! Ha! Ha!
Kelihatan banget di sini.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
By royal decree,
fallen leaves.
Care for dance.
Midnight phantasm.
propagate! Germinate!
Torn to oblivion.
Tuh siapa? Shogunmu atau kamunya ya?
There is no escape.
Clouds high. The birds
Wings of darkness!
Dance with me. Inazuma shines eternal. The care for dance.
Scatter!
As one with wind and cloud.
Shadow raven!
Torn to oblivion. Care for dance.
fallen leaves.
Mau main asik.
Spring forth! Propagate! Odds reveal!
Shine down. Dance with me.
Main nggak sih?
Inazuma shines eternal. Care for dance.
Kayaknya sama aja deh. Kalau aku pikir-pikir. Iya kayaknya sama aja anjir. Waduh, kenapa gue kena tipu anjir. Di sini aku cek ya, ternyata tujuan Dea di sini tuh ada. Dia bisa ngedamage secara bukan. Dia bisa menciptakan enabler yang bagus di sini. Aku suka di sini. Masalahnya satu, weaponnya Pak. Itu tuh cuma untuk yang sistematisnya kayak dia tuh harus sacrificial R5 gitu. But not the case here of course. Dia-nya pakai the bell, anjir gak tuh? The bell terus artefaknya apa ya? Artefaknya nggak tahu, artefaknya apa ya? Aneh-aneh, dia trial ini kadang. Ini HP decreases. Gimana ya bilang? Belum ada loh yang efeknya untuk kayak gini. Ada satu karakter yang bagus, Al-Hitam bagusnya kayak gini tuh. Masalahnya satu, Al-Hitam. Aku nggak punya. Aku baru teringat sesuatu, tim itu bakal bagus. Cuma baru sadar kalau tim itu agak susah dapetnya. Jadi kita harus pakai tim ini. Eksperimen kayak gini yang bagus. Kompatibilitas yang kayak gini. Ya kita nggak pakai meta burning, meta terburuk kayak gitu. Bentar. Salah, bukan siapa? Bukan Kazuha. Kita ngetes pakai Venti. Apakah Venti bagus di sini? Oh tidak, jangan nge-lag man. Ah shoot, no. Kalau kayak gini nggak bisa eksperimen. Damn.
There is no escape. Everybody stand. Time for takeoff. Now you shall perish.
Ini yang ada mental-mental ini aja.
Here we go. Let's light it up. I'm going in. Think you can get
Tuh
away?
berat. Hatiku berat pakai tim ini.
You're toast. Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Ventinya nggak sempet ketarik.
Teamwork is dream. Time for takeoff. Let's play. It's the fight. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Berat.
Everybody stand back. Yahoo! Think you can get away? Illusion. You're toast. Inazuma shines eternal.
Your coming was foretold.
There is no escape. I'm going in. Time for takeoff. Here we go.
The eternal oasis.
Torn to oblivion.
Your coming was foretold.
Let's play. Think you can get away? Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Get the filthy outsider. You're toast. Inazuma shines eternal.
Your coming was foretold. Bloom as the flowers in Gurabah.
Illusion shattered.
The
Everybody
eternal.
stand back.
Ini tim terbaik. Oh, sama aja nggak sih ini skornya? Iya sama aja. Udah beda jauh malah. Kita compare aja. Udah beda jauh anjir. Asal. Shish, elektrodendro. Kaca. Nah, beda jauh dari yang gua ngerasain. Malah pakai kecing jauh lebih bagus. Kalau di situasi kayak gini ternyata. Aku nggak tahu ya, tapi kayaknya bagus kecing di sini. Aku tarik kata-kataku.
Germinate. I still. Speed of light.
Clouds high. The birds.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey.
Midnight phantasm.
Ha! Incoming. Huh?
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Ah! Scatter. Midnight phantasmagoric. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Don't blink. Hey.
Clouds high. The birds.
Propagate. By royal decree. Spring forth. Scatter. Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Good.
Care for a dance. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Ha! Hey.
Midnight
Dance
phantasm.
with me.
Care for
Incoming. Ah! Scatter. With sword comes shadow.
Clouds
with
high.
me.
The birds.
Odds revealed. Care for a dance? Got lucky that's nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Hey!
Dance with me!
Terminate! Scatter!
As you wish, me.
Don't blink!
Be a good audience, won't you? Care for a
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow.
Time to go.
fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Propagate! By royal
Dance with me! Care for a dance?
Pag gua kurang hoki dapat buff yang bagus.
Cut to the chase.
Iya, kayak gini kebalik deh. Ini kebalik deh. Ulang. Ulang. Kebalik deh. Shogun doang yang bagus. Shikata. Jangan Shogun aja. Shogun jauh lebih efisien sih ternyata.
There is no escape. Terminate!
Midnight.
One with wind and cloud!
Now you shall perish!
Shine down!
Wings of dark!
Absurd!
Spring forth!
Clouds high. The birds off! Torn to oblivion!
Ah, di belakang.
Midnight Venta.
Scatter!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Terminate!
Inazuma shines eternal! Care for a dance?
Midnight fantastic!
Clouds high. The birds dance with me! Care for a dance?
Spring forth! Now you shall perish!
Dance with me! Illusion shattered! Care for one with wind and cloud!
Oz revealed by scatter!
Dance with me!
Terminate!
Inazuma shines eternal! Be a good audience, care for a dance? Shine down! Clouds high. The birds
Shadow raven! Propagate!
dance with me! Care for a dance? Illusion shattered!
Now you shall perish!
Care for a dance?
Jauh lebih bagus.
Adorn my night!
As you wish, me.
Dance with me!
Jauh lebih bagus ternyata. Nah ini lagi. Meta pyro apa yang bisa kelarin secepat mungkin. Nggak ngerti. Ngerti gua asli. Malah lebih jelek pakai kaca. Bisa. Mikir lebih jauh lagi.
Shine down.
Teamwork is strength.
As one with wind and cloud.
One with nature. Illusion shattered.
Off we go.
Inazuma
Cara
shines
bang itu
eternal.
capek. Babak saya juga capek.
Clouds high.
The birds call.
The wind knows me.
I'm going in. There's no Bubba, get them. You're toast.
Ah, tidak.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion. Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my...
Let's light it up. Everybody, nice and spicy.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Your coming was foretold.
There is no escape.
One with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is strength. Bubba, get them.
For the eternal oasis.
Torn to oblivion.
Your coming was foretold. Eternal as a
Illusion
sapphire.
shattered.
I'm going in.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Filthy outsider.
There is no escape.
Your coming was foretold.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Teamwork is strength.
Clouds high.
The birds call.
Wind strike.
You're toast.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Hai. Waduh, damage-nya ya skornya. Ya, bisa tolong. Emang aku berada di tempat yang sangat tinggi nih. Kalau aku lanjut lagi percuma aja. Aku masih nyari bahan hidung capek banget. Nggak bisa ini, percuma aja. Setelah save to itu agak susah itu. Nah untuk kayak ini kayaknya bisa deh. Kayak gini. Merok Rayo tapi salah. Masalahnya ini nih, jadi masalahnya. Kalau ini masih oke lah, tapi ini bisa 20.000 tuh gara-gara ini. Kita pakai meta internasional coba.
I'm going in.
As one with wind and cloud.
Nice and spicy. Whirling snow.
That's
Time to apply. Everybody stand.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Eat this. My apologies. Time to apply. Take flight.
The wind knows me.
And then I'm going in.
Clouds high.
The birds today.
You're toast. Bubba. My apologies.
Your coming was
Teamwork is dreamwork. Coming out to art. Take flight.
Your coming was foretold.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night. Eternal as a sapphire.
Whirling snow. Everybody stand back.
foretold. Into the wind.
Sakura swirl! Let's light it up!
Eternal oasis. Your coming was foretold.
Take flight!
As one with wind and cloud. Eternal oasis. Bloom as the flowers in Guraban.
I will not stand for this!
Your coming was
Teamwork is
foretold.
dream!
Bloom as the flowers in Guraban.
Embrace the ice!
The eternal oasis. Your coming was
1400. Nggak kecil ternyata loh skor kayak gitu. Ini antara internasional, tapi masalahnya satu. Tim ini skornya gede by the way. Gede banget. 7000 men. Nggak kecil. Energy issue tapi. Lawan Jovisa. Sisanya masih oke. Energy setiap peta diupdate terus sama Mio. Iya. Setiap patch itu emang selalu diupdate. Ya emang konsepnya kayak gitu bang. Oh gimana lagi?
Everybody stand back!
fallen leaves. Adorn my riptide.
Eat this!
Clouds high. The birds,
Teamwork is dream!
you can run, but you can't hide.
Iya.
Time to go. One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back!
Riptide.
Let's light it up! Booba, get them! You're toast!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Teamwork is dream!
Pakai gini cara.
You can run, but you can't hide. No touch.
I'm going in! Nice and spicy!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Tinggi banget asli.
Booba, get them! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Eat this!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Anjir, ada balloonnya ternyata. Jadi pas aku ketemu sama RNG, baca ganti terus ya. Iya, kadang kayak gitu. Nggak bisa kalau kamu kayak ngandalin energi hanya untuk yang semena-mena gitu. Kamu nggak bisa manipulasi RNG yang sudah ditampil, yang sudah ditetapkan. Nah ini nih aku tuh penasaran. Timnya apa untuk ngalahin musuh yang nilainya sangat useless itu? Apakah bisa sampai 7000? Iya nggak get good gua akhir-akhir. Tapi ya biarlah. Painting nggak bakal bagus sih. Kita benar-benar ngandelin out of meta aja. Bagus buffnya, tapi masalahnya pak, musuhnya ini nggak ada bisa di frozen, itu dia masalahnya. Aku tuh kesel kalau musuhnya nggak bisa di frozen, asli. Minta ampun, kesel banget dan HP-nya nggak kecil loh mereka. Agak Yanto lagi. Delusion. Oh. Sana ya pakai tim. Ini yang out of meta, tapi moga aja cepet.
lucky day. Let's do the business. It's my lucky day.
Grow.
My lucky day.
With all my strength. Committed to memory.
Let's get down to business.
Scatter. All eyes on me.
It's my lucky day.
Protect us. Grow.
Lebih cepet anjir. Udah bohong aku.
Committed to memory.
Let's get down to business.
Scatter. Spring forth. Positions.
Let's get down to business.
This may turn a little. Oh no! Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home. Dance with the wings. Ha! This may turn. Let the show begin. Exterminate. Scatter. Yeah. The temple of wisdom. This dance is for you.
Stay good.
Propagate. Committed to memory. With all my strength. Grow. Sharing my knowledge.
No. Let. Aduh. Udah. Please. Jangan nganggu. Cepet ini. Bisa itu 20k itu. Kan belum tim jauh lebih bagus kalau mereka. Bayangkan guys. Aku segitu itu.
Make yourselves at home. I'll protect us. Spring forth.
Let's get down to business. My lucky day. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Lucky day.
Let the show begin. All eyes on me. Scatter.
Let's get down to business.
This may turn the positions.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, committed to memory. Yeah. Sharing my knowledge. Spring forth. This dance is for you. Here.
Fall before me. Let me
Grow. Make yourselves at home. All my strength. This may turn a little. On me. Committed to memory. Propagate. Share my knowledge. Here.
Ini nih Waken dia nih. Oh memang dari awal. Super.
Dance with the wings.
Oh emang dari awal harus cepet ternyata. Oke. Berarti pas nobusnya harus cepet ini. Ngerti gue sekarang. Kayak ngerti gue sekarang. Kenapa agak susah ya? Berarti kalau bisa kita harus mengatasi di apa namanya? Pas lagi nobusi itu ya. Tapi kayaknya aku ngomong kayak gini jadi useless soalnya udah mau habis sih. Udah gede tuh sekarang. Nah ini aku nggak ngerti nih gimana cara kelar apalagi ini. Yang ini bagus ini. Yang ini juga. Yang ini yang kuannya itu. Ini sama ini. Ini tanky banget loh asli. Kalau ini aku nggak akan komplain lagi lah ini. Bagus-bagus sih ini. Udah elektro hydro gitu, itu meta bagus itu. Apalagi Yanto juga itu. Yanto emang the best Yanto di sini. Buffnya sinergi semua itu. Terus elektrodendro di sini. Ya ini oke lah. Tapi bagusnya Shogun ternyata. Aku nggak expect ini. Tapi kalau nggak ada buff kayaknya bagusan kecing. Bagus emang tim ini. Tim ini itu bagus banget. Tapi ya bayarannya tadi agak susah mainnya. Daitai wakater desu. Kayaknya cuman segini doang performa akun gua. Aku nggak bisa ngelebih lagi. Udah susah musuhnya. Kecuali 5 star mungkin. 5 star yang limited mungkin bisa itu yang cocok banget untuk mereka gitu. Udah aku kayaknya mau tidur. Udah jam 12:30 nih. Kena marah gua. Nah itu aja guys kayaknya. Kali ini streamingnya aman saja walaupun ada ngalek-ngalek. Nilo ternyata worth it banget untuk kalian gacha. Aku saranin kalau kalian tidak punya Nilo, aku saranin gacha. Apalagi yang pengen fokusnya kejar-kejaran skor kayak gitu, she's the best man, aku kenal lain. Itu aja guys kayaknya. Aku pamit untuk diri deh. IG yang udah support gua juga. Terima kasih udah nonton dan aku pamit untuk diri. Kita ketemu lagi stream berikutnya ya. Gak tahu kapan. Apakah besok atau gimana? Tapi itu saja kali ini. Terima kasih atas partisipasinya. Sampai jumpa di streaming berikutnya.